Hello and welcome to this edition of Minstrels on the Block, where we bring you the finest singer-songwriters in the Valley area. This week's special guest is Haden Sammons. So Haden, good to have you on the show. How are you doing?
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Cool. So tell me about yourself. Where were you born?
I was born here in Columbus. Grew up as an Army brat,
cool.
And so moved around a good bit. Always been involved in music my whole life, and my dad was a musician. Wish I could play like he did. He was great on the guitar. And my mom, now she wanted me to let you know she was real young, but she was the first pianist at Cascade Hills Baptist Church.
Nice.
So she, she's a musician as well. And she just... She wanted me to say that, so she couldn't be here to say it, so I promised her I would.
Plug taken care of.
But, so, my background's just been in music. I grew up in church and, around music all my life. Mm-hmm. Was here in Columbus State for a while in the music department. And, it's just been a part of my life. I got into songwriting actually because when my oldest daughter was 12, 13, mm-hmm. I realized that she had a real gift for writing mm-hmm. music as well as lyrics. And so we started playing around, writing a little bit here and there, and it just kind of turned out to be kind of a lifestyle, for us, writing music. And so the story behind the Haden Sammons name actually comes from both my daughter and me. My name is actually Kim, and her name is Tiffany. And Haden comes from her... This is going to sound crazy, forgive me, but it's her first married name, Haden, Tiffany Haden. Ah. So, and my maiden name was Sammons. So, once we really got into writing a good bit, and we were sending some things to Nashville, and we have a song that's actually published in Nashville, but we kind of, kept that name. So, we're actually Kim and Tiffany, but together we're Haden Sammons. So that's where the name comes from.
Very cool. Stage name Brock.
Yeah.
So now you've been around music all your life, and so what inspires you to write? Like, what do you write about?
Things you know. That's what they tell you in Nashville, and all the books you read, they tell you to write what you know. Mm-hmm. We write a lot of story songs because I just feel like that touches people's heart mm-hmm. and gets to the root of why you're out there writing anyway. So, that's pretty much how we write. Mm-hmm.
Now, going back a little bit, your mom, Nona, was the first pianist at Cascade Hills. Mm-hmm. So, where did she start in music? At
a very early age, too. I think she started taking piano, when she was could probably start walking. Mm-hmm. So she actually, she doesn't play much now, hardly at all. Right. But she's pretty good. Mm-hmm. So, she's...
So tell me about some of your travels. Your dad was in the Army, mm-hmm. and you traveled around a lot. Where'd you go?
We lived at Fort Rucker. We were at Fort Bragg. I never got to go overseas, but we were, around in the States. So,
mm-hmm. Yeah, my dad was in the Army too. I never got to travel around either. Thank you. So, when did you and Nona become involved with the NSAI? How does one get into that, actually?
Actually, it's a national organization mm-hmm. based out of Nashville, and there are local chapters that help local songwriters. And what we do, we meet once a month, mm-hmm. we've just changed locations. We were at the River Center for 5 or 6 years here, but now we're at the bank.
The big white iron building.
Right. But we meet once a month, and when we get together, we bring a lesson from the national organization. They do videos online, and we take that information and share it with our members. And also, songwriters that are there, they'll bring copies of their lyrics and either a guitar to play or a CD, and play their song, and we just provide feedback.
Well, as far as actually like known as the head of the Columbus chapter, I mean, as far as actually say Joe walking down the street, is there an application process to fill out? How do you actually get into those positions?
No, there is a charge to be a member of the national organization, but not the local chapter. So you just walk in off the street. We want to know a little bit of information about you. Right. Same type things you're asking me a little bit, about background and that type thing. So,
have you ever robbed a bank now? So, on a personal level, as far as your preferences, what kind of music do you listen to? What are your influences?
Country.
Any specific?
Randy
artists?
Travis. He's
cool.
my absolute favorite. That's my goal in life, is to actually write a song for Randy Travis to sing.
That would be cool.
So, we're going to get there one day.
So how many songs have you written?
Oh, goodness. Oh, I don't know, probably good songs? Probably 70, 80 so total, but you don't usually end up playing them all. You pick your good ones and you go with that,
So you play along with it. How long have you been playing guitar?
Probably since I was in high school.
Really?
I play the keyboard too, piano. So.
Did you have formal music lessons?
Yeah, I took piano for years.
Where at?
Some here and in Fayetteville, North Carolina, when we lived there. So.
Cool.
Yeah, been playing a long time.
Well, let's check out one of her songs, and we'll be right back after this.
Okay, so as a songwriter, we know that the one main thing about writing is to write about what you know. This song that we're going to do now is called "This Old House," and this old house is actually a true story, and so it's what I know. This old house. It was built of brick and mortar in 1952. And my grandparents, they bought that house brand new. And for each and every holiday, my family spent in that place. There's a golden memory time will not erase. I can still see Mimi's blue eyes and gray hair, making homemade biscuits just 'cause I was there. And my grandpa do some magic tricks for all us kids to see. And I loved being with him 'cause he loved being with me. This old house, it holds all the memories of generations come and gone. This old house, they call worn and weathered, but their bikes like me in that old driveway. And now it's my biscuits the kids all want to eat. I love being with them 'cause they love being me. This old